I gotta say, bro, out of all the movies, the set pieces that were fucking created for Alien are incredible, bro.
Yeah.
I said, whoa, like, bro, they created all this machinery, shit that just lights up. Yo, the shit is great.
All right, so the next battle is gonna be The Thing versus Evil Dead 2.
That's a tough one.
That's a good one.
Why don't you give your impressions first, Mateo?
Yeah.
The Thing might have some of the best practical effects that I've ever seen in a movie. Like, they're just phenomenal.
Yo, hold up. We didn't pick a winner.
Yeah, we
Nightmare.
did.
Yeah, we did, you dick.
How did we choose that?
Which one you didn't want to fucking face? That's the most strongest.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. I didn't get that. I was like, hold on, they're moving on. We didn't pick one.
The derailments. Go ahead.
Yeah, the practical effects in The Thing are amazing. Also in Evil Dead 2, though, which makes this complicated because like I was telling the guys, like, that scene in Evil Dead 2, the entire house is laughing and he's losing his fucking mind.
Oh,
and the little lamp starts going up and down. He starts doing his little goofy dance and laughing with it. That's one of my favorite scenes. That scene is so damn good.
Yeah, Evil Dead is wild. I at first in the beginning I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this is stupid. And then it got more and more into it. I was like, okay, I see why this movie was good when it got dropped. I didn't mind it. Whole forest vibe with the fucking cabin and shit. I was like, this man getting smacked into a fucking tree, pretty funny. Looking in the sun. I was like, oh, it made me finish watching it. Put it like that. But
yeah, there's a comedy element of that movie that really pushed it forward for me. When his dead girlfriend comes out of the ground, does the stupidest dance in the world, and then proceeds to bite him right here and not let go. And he's like, he's doing flips.
Another thing too that caught me off guard, but I was like, okay, that's stupid, right? Is when them two were in the cabin reading the fucking manuscript, and his dickhead comes out with the shotgun. Oh, we're gonna go look for her, and then he grabs the paper. I thought he was gonna throw it in the fucking fire pit there, or in the fucking fireplace. You know, he just goes over there down to the cellar and drops it. I'm like, I would have just tucked that shit in the fireplace and kept it moving. Why walk all the way around? But
my favorite was when he walked outside.
Oh, Bobby Joe! Bobby Joe!
Yeah, that shit was wild. The Thing, yeah, it was definitely it was good in its own ways, but it was hard for me to watch. I don't know why. Maybe because I was doing two movies at the same time. But holy shit, it was just like I was watching another movie. Put it like that.
The movie's very subtle. The movie is very, very subtle. Like, we can see the full costume here.
Yo, the fucking...
I'm on the podcast. No, so the movie's very subtle. There's lots of dialogue. It's a very dialogue-heavy movie because it's all about kind of like cabin fever and isolation and distrust.
Yeah.
Oh, man, but the whole premise for The Thing, incredible, bro. I love alien movies. I love that the Norwegians already had their take with this shit, and these niggas destroyed themselves. And you saw that the Norwegians did not make it, bro. I gotta say one thing though. That guy taking the grenade, and then throwing it back.
I was like, what a dick! Like, okay, what the fuck?
Do y'all think that if we spoke whatever language they speak in I don't know is it Norwegian they speak in Norway? They must be. Do you think if we spoke whatever language it was that we would have gotten the entire plot of the movie in the first 5 minutes when he jumped out of the helicopter yelling at him?
That man was giving out important information that I wish I would have known what the fuck he was saying.
McCready kept calling them Swedes. I love that shit. They're like, they're Norwegians. They're not Swedes. Yo, McCready's hot. Yo, McCready's hot. Yo, I love that. Yo, McCready, by far one of my favorite protagonists. I was like, this guy, I loved him. I was like, yeah, this guy drinks whiskey. Fucking bout it.
What about that young Keith David? I didn't even recognize the man until he started talking. And then I was like, whoa, wait.
This is the good thing about this movie. Yo, the black actors really bring out good parts. I don't know. I liked having their input. I like them annoying white people with their disco music, and it's like I loved it. Very superstitious. I loved it. I was like, turn that shit up. Yeah. Fuck that white man sleep.
Damn.
Yeah, it didn't click for me till the ending of the movie, pretty much. When I'm sitting there watching the ending scene, that I'm like, oh yeah. At first I was like, oh, maybe those helicopter people were bugging out because they were like infected, so they were acting crazy. But then it clicked. I was like, oh, they were chasing the dog to kill the alien, right? And I'm like, damn, like they were trying to save the day. But I was like, the grenade thing was so stupid that I was like, this guy has to be like fucked, because he dropped the grenade and then he basically jumped on it, like to try. It's like, fuck the helicopter, get the fuck out of there.
He tried to move the snow, and he's like, got fucked.
Yeah, I thought that was so stupid. Yeah, I wanted to second Mateo's point. The practical effects were nuts. All the tentacles, all those worm-like things, even the head sprouting spider legs and walking away. I'm like, I have no fucking idea how they managed to pull that off. I'm like, because you could see it's not CG or anything. Like, it's a practical effect. So I'm like, they did something to sprout some legs and mechanically walk this shit away. It looked nuts to me. I was like, this is insane. So yeah, the thing was definitely incredible for that. And then Evil Dead 2 is just special because it's like, it's just very unique. It gives you like, like Freddy's funny, and you're like, I can't tell if they're trying to be funny or not, but it feels bad. Evil Dead, it's like, it's clearly bad, but it's also, they're clearly trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I sometimes like to watch Evil Dead and imagine, like, what if none of this is happening and Ash is just in this cabin going crazy? Like, he killed this girl. Some people just happen to pull up. He start blasting on them, and he's just fucking bugging out in this cabin. Like, it also makes for like a very interesting, like, I don't know, view, I guess, on like how the movie might have played out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I watched Evil Dead 1. I was very conflicted with the tentacle porn scene with the trees. I like how they toned it down in Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 feels like a remake of the first movie, but just better. It just is better pacing, better everything. And it without the tree fucking the person before they kill it. It's weird.
I will say no one can deliver stupid lines like Bruce Campbell and make him kind of cool. No one else has that ability. When he's groovy. Just groovy.
I loved it.
I hated every second of them bullshits. I hated every second of them shit. It was just so, these one-liners are so cheesy. Like, at least my one-liners are fucking, you know what I mean? Like, they're just...
Your one-liners are terrible.
Tony, never watch Evil Dead Army of Darkness then, because that movie, they turn up all of the one-liners.
Thank God that wasn't on the list. I definitely would have fallen asleep.
Army of Darkness is awesome.
Army of Darkness is a great movie.
In retrospect, I should have put that instead of Evil Dead 2. Like, I was watching it after Evil Dead 2, and I was like, this is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I had a question, though. Who do you think is infected at the end of the thing?
I don't think it's McCready.
I don't think it's McCready either. Yeah, the black dude disappearing, super sus.
He didn't disappear. He was asked to stay behind.
Yeah, but then he said he thought he saw Blair, and then he got lost in the storm. I was like, man, you got people blowing up your whole camp. You really lost? Like, you can hear explosions.
I think that's how he found his way back. The explosions, and he went back and found McCready there.
I suspect that neither one of them was infected. But I don't think the creature's dead either.
For sure.
I don't think the creature's dead, and I think they're both infected.
Oh.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like the movie, feels very ironic or whatever, especially if McCready's infected. Like in those ending sequences, I don't know.
Yo, who took McCready's trousers?
No, more importantly, did McCready put his blood in front of them? I think I missed if he did. He cut himself in front of them because
I never saw him cut.
But then the way that he grabbed the petri dish, it almost looked like he was trying to do like a sleight of hand on them. It looked a little sus. I was like, you sure you burning your blood, dude? I don't know.
But I don't think it was affected. What?
Yo, tell me that defibrillator, Claire.
Oh my god!
That shit brought Battlefield all back into my life when I saw that.
Yo, his whole chest opened up and then took his arms. Yo, that shit was crazy.
The worst is that he ripped the arms off. Like he pulled back and just had no hands.
I had forgotten about that scene. That scene actually caught me off guard. I let out an audible "oh shit" when he just punched through his chest.
I got scared. That part. I only got scared 2 times in all of the movies, like an actual like jump scare. Like it was Alien. Alien scared the shit out of me.
No, that had some crazy jumps.
When do you think Blair got infected? When he was doing the autopsies?
No, I don't think it was with the autopsies.
He got infected. So what, you think he was trying to preserve human mankind because the computer told him that, like, dude, once this shit gets to the population, it's over for us. So you think he was trying to...
I think he was trying to help. I think that he was legitimately trying to help when he started destroying things. I think that that part of the creature that escaped when they were burning it, I think that might have been what infected him in his little cabin over there.
I think he was already infected when he started destroying things.
Same.
You think that's what that infection was trying to proactively like protect?
Because there was no reason for him to destroy the radio equipment and like the helicopter. Like I was like, dude, once he started doing that, I was like, hold up, bro. Radio, helicopter. I'm like,
you
damn.
kind of need that. Yeah, those are like things you kind of need. Yeah.
Yeah. The up until that moment though, you don't think that it could be because you've only seen the dog get infected and the dead body get infected.
To me, it was like, that the dog got infected.
No, because the dog goes into the room with somebody. You cannot see who it goes into the room with. You just see a shadow of their face, which I think is Neil, the guy with the head that goes. I think it's him, but it also could be Blair.
I think it's him. The fro matched up, like the outline of the body matched up. And apparently, because I'd read a bunch of like theories after this movie, because I was like, who the fuck, what's the infection timeline on this? And there's a lot of theories out there. Apparently, the reason why they started eating out of canned food, I don't know if they ever mentioned it, but the virus they can spread through saliva and bodily fluids and things. So dog licking your face could have been how one of them got infected.
Shit.
That's what I was gonna say. The dog that came in was infected. And the dog immediately jumped into the arms of one of the characters. I don't remember which. And
that guy that tried to stab McCready, and McCready, bam, he killed that nigga, bro. I was like,
I thought it was the vest.
He was uninfected.
Yeah, I thought it was the vest guy actually that was the first infected.
Windows?
Not Windows. The other guy.
The other guy that when they did the blood.
I think he might have been the first infected, but I'm not positive. But it is vote time. And this one's a tough one.
No, it ain't tough at all for me.
We'll start with Tony.
I'm gonna go with The Thing. 100%. It was I didn't like it, but I liked it better than Evil Dead 2.
What did you think about the visual effects? What do you think about the visual effects in that movie, The Thing?
Oh, out of almost all the movies, I think they have the best effect. Like, It Follows was good, but The Thing to me, little whack on some of the effects, but I think it was good. It was enough that out of all these movies, this one kind of like I watched it at night too, and I think this one was one of those where I was just like, oh, okay, I can get behind this. I could probably rewatch it again one night. Out of all the movies, I could rewatch it again, even though I think it's kind of whack maybe all these movies are kind of whack to me, but
I wonder what movies you like. You have terrible taste.
I have terrible taste. I'm just telling you what I think.
You've hated every single movie we watched so far. I'm shocked.
If I could go back in time and watch The Thing during that freeze here in Austin, I should have done it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That would have been a perfect movie for that.
You wouldn't have trusted any of your neighbors.
Buchel?
I'm going The Thing. I think I love Evil Dead. It holds a special place in my heart, but I think The Thing is scarier, has better effects. It has aged better, I think. Although I think they both aged pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. And I like the, Evil Dead, I laughed and I chuckled throughout the movie and stuff, but when it's over, it's over, The Thing, when it finished, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, who's still infected? I was like, it was, to me, it felt like a Quentin Tarantino movie where everybody's stuck in one place and everybody's fucking going crazy. Like, that is such an interesting plot line to me. It feels like The Hateful Eight or like Reservoir Dogs or something like that. I loved it.
Doey?
The Thing. Yeah, The Thing all day, all night. Yeah. I loved Evil Dead, though. Don't get me wrong. I found a new love for that type of horror film. I was like, the practical effects were very good in that movie, too. But The Thing overall is just a better movie.
I'm going to give a sympathy vote for Evil Dead 2 because I love that movie so much. I love Bruce Campbell. And I think that Ash could probably defeat a lot of the 80s like bad guys. I think Ash takes out Jason. I think Ash takes out Freddy. I think he takes out Chucky, no problem. That's immediate. That's on sight. Like
he's also
Duke
Nukem. He's also Duke Nukem. Like all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see him killing Chucky and shit, but Freddy, I don't know about that.
He's killing Freddy.
I think he takes Freddy. Ash is pretty insane. I don't think that Freddy's prepared to jump into Ash's dreams.
I like how when he cut his hand off and shit and then went back into the cabin and built the whole mechanism and then fucking made his own sawed-off shotgun. I thought, like, that is fucking badass. That shit's badass.
Yeah, I was like full blown. All right, we're on this train. Choo choo! I was like, let's go. Yo, I loved it. Yo, that fucking hand came back to stab everybody, bro. God damn.
Bro, that hand was strong. Strongest hand. You know whose hand that was? It should have been, that dude in the scary movie, the funny version, the butler, the fucking.
That's
my strong hand. That's that nigga strong.
I'm still shocked that none of us tossed a scary movie onto this list.
Oh, well, we wanted like horror films and shit. So, I mean.
Scary Movie 1 was awesome, by the way. That guy gets a dick in his ear. That was funny. The guy jacking off to putting his cock in the vacuum cleaner. That was funny.
Bro.
The chick, she was doing the I know what you did last summer. What are you waiting for? And she's in the street and then she gets crashed by the car. The way they spoil, and this is a big spoiler, guys, but the way they spoil The Usual Suspects, and they basically take the ending of The Usual Suspects and put it at the end of the scary movie. Like, I think all of that shit was very good. It felt iconic.
I loved all of the gay innuendos that the guy was like, he kept on setting up. It was so funny.
The cop.
Marlon Wayne's brother, I forgot what's his name? Sean. He's like on the down low, but he has a girlfriend. But he tells the girlfriend, put on the football gear.
Bro, that shit's funny. I don't even think nowadays, like, that might be people doing that in movies now. They might find that really offensive. Like, I don't think
that movie's 21 years old.
Yeah. Damn, we're old as fuck.
Okay, so here's another tough matchup, though. Alien versus Split.
Wow. Might be the hardest one out of this entire one.
I don't think so. I think the hardest one's coming up.
Let's start with Tony. I'm curious to see what Tony thought about these, because I'm pretty sure he said he watched Split on the drive home somehow.
Split. That shit there was a mind fuck. I had to rewatch the right in the beginning after he kidnaps the chicks and put them in the room, where he took the one chick. I don't know how I missed it, but he took the one chick. She came back and they touched her leg. I was like, yo, did this guy just rape her? I had to replay it because I figured it out because I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention or something, but I was just like, well, I had to be. I was just like, wait, did she just get raped? Like I was
Remind
like,
me, what do you mean when they're behind the door and she pees?
when they first get kidnapped or whatever, and like I seen it when he came back into the room with her and she was like touching herself, and then I was like, wait, did he just rape this chick? Are you serious? And then I replayed it, and then you could see obviously what happened. But I don't know. I have a weird problem with this whole 14 multiple people in one body. Fucking that shit to me is crazy. I know I've heard of split personalities and shit, but like that. But this dude took that to an ultimate level of fucking. I couldn't believe it. I don't think there's people like that in this world. Like that many split personalities. Like, do you really think someone has, what was it, 14 or some stupid shit like that? Some crazy ass number?
24.
24.
Introducing the 25th.
Bro, that to me was wild. Who the fuck? And then the lady explaining it to a class in the auditorium, talking about, oh, you know, they take this image where they could be super strong. And I was like, damn. So this shows how strong a mind is, really. You know what I mean? Like if you're telling your mind that you can do this, it would do it type shit. But yeah, that shit to me. That movie was good though. I don't think
it wasn't real.
No, but I'm saying
in the movie it's real.
No, in the movie,
you realize what movie this is in, right?
What it's in?
Yeah, this is technically a sequel to a different movie.
Oh, I don't.
Maybe it didn't click for you. Maybe you fell asleep and you didn't watch that.
Probably.
Have you seen Unbreakable?
Yeah.
With Bruce Willis? Yeah, this is the sequel to that movie.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
right
you didn't even watch
at the end of the film, they reveal that.
The ending of the movie, they call the guy the Horde because he's like multiple people in one. So like he's a big group of people. And then they're like, yeah, this reminds me of that other guy. What was his name? And then Bruce Willis goes, Mr. Glass. And so he's saying like, he's the Bruce Willis from Unbreakable.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't catch that at the end. Wow.
So they're introducing
by the way,
villain.
That made the movie a little bit better.
The Beast, when he actually comes out, bro, I love that entire part. Him crawling up the walls was like very Silent Hill-esque. The one thing that I didn't like was the Jim Carrey trying to run away from the dodging the bullets. And this is like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura when he's trying not to get shot.
With the arrows?
It just felt a lot like... You know what I mean? The one thing that was cool was when he was breaking the lights and like moving forward, breaking the lights. Yo, I was like, wow. The guy's an extraordinary actor. I gotta just say it. I was like, yo, this guy's a fucking phenomenal actor.
Dude.
And he can wear heels and walk in heels.
That's a difficult...
Huge shout out to James McAvoy. Like the scene where he swaps between like Hedwig and Patricia, and like way he just swaps between, you're like, oh shit, that is, he seems like a different person. It's crazy.
Instantly.
Yo.
That had to be a tough role to do, really. Like, you think about it, acting like that. First off, just remembering all the lines is beast to me, right? When you do acting, but to remember different personalities and change the way you talk, the way you walk and carry yourself, that shit is fucking hard. That's got to be hard.
Yeah. He managed to both change the way he speaks, his demeanor, even his face. Like when he's Patricia, his face looks feminine. I don't even know how to describe that. And it's not just like the scenes where he walks in the room and he's already Patricia. You could tell like he's wearing more Patricia like clothes, and he probably got some makeup to just throw it in show off like some femininity or whatever. But there are those scenes like Mateo said where he's right in front of you and he's swapping between Hedwig and Patricia and I forgot the other guy. Benny's in my head, but it's not Benny.
Hedwig.
No, it's not. Yeah, I said Hedwig, Patricia, and the guy who did the kidnapping, the OCD guy.
Dennis.
He's like swapping between the three of them. Like in the ending, right? He's having the conversation in the mirror, and the camera's not cutting. Like he's just changing his face, his acting, all that stuff. Yeah, that was incredible. But I also think that's why they kept it to just those three main characters. Because like if they really try to show off all 20 something, it would have been nuts. Even though they did show off like at least like a dozen of them when she's going through the videos, which I thought was cool. But it's just like only like a moment of acting instead of like you got to pull that shit off in all these scenes. But
it's just difficult.
Yeah. But what about Alien though?
Ripley's a badass.
Wow.
How'd you guys?
I still want to talk about how Kanye was his main man and fucking Claire being abused. I kind of foresaw that Claire. That was like, wow, they're taking this 4-year-old hunting. I'm like, yeah, that shit was weird.
I mean, they tell you right away when she's like, pee your pants. It's like, oh shit, she already has like already in her mind like something that could work against this. Like
in my mind, she went home after that and she shot her uncle in the face with a shotgun immediately.
Yo,
that's the extra ending. That's opposed to the post credit scene in my mind.
Oh, I forgot there is an alternate ending. I forgot to watch past the credits.
Is there?
There's an alternate ending to Split. Yes, they said it in the beginning of the movie. They said watch all the way to the end. There's an alternate ending.
I'm
gonna go do that.
It's pretty dark.
Does she die?
But it doesn't really show anything. It's just implied, but it's pretty dark.
Damn.
But yeah.
So
how about Ripley's flat butt?
Yeah, there's something about these horror movies where they kind of like showing white women's bodies naked. It's something weird about these horror movies. They really like naked white women.
They zoom in right on her mound too.
That
like when she's about to climb into the spacesuit, like right on her right on the vagina, like that. They zoom right in. I'm like, Ridley Scott, what are you doing, man?
Well, Alien's a very sexual movie, and I don't mean that to say that it's a very sexy movie. I mean that it's a very sexual movie. Like even the like the design of the aliens and things like that, they were designed around like genitalia. Like that's why there's and they have like both parts too. Like that's why the face huggers have like that. The vagina looking thing on them, and also they pierce into you, like they penetrate you. You know, it's there's a lot of body horror mixed into Alien.
I didn't think about that.
Alien.
Yeah, the xenomorph's head looks like a big fat cock.
I gotta say, bro, out of all the movies, the set pieces that were fucking created for Alien are incredible, bro.
Yeah.
I said, whoa, like, bro, they created all this machinery, shit that just lights up. Yo, the shit is great.
Fantastic.
My favorite character in Alien is the Nostromo, the ship. I fucking think it's amazing. Like just like you said, the entire setting, like they wake up in cryo chambers, so you're like, holy shit, these people are in outer space for God knows how long,
sleep
and sleep and frozen. The sequel to Alien, Ripley's in space for 57 years before she runs into humanity again. So
no way.
Yeah.
Sleep, nigga.
So Alien Isolation, that's her daughter, in between when Ripley gets away and when she gets back to Earth. Yeah.
Yep. Damn, you threw his mind.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I gained a new love for Alien. Bro, I never watched the first Alien movie through and through.
No.
I think my first Alien movie was Alien Resurrection.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
That's Alien 4.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to watch the full Alien. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, like including Prometheus, like all the everything. I just need to watch them in order. I think I need to do that.
When they go into the bone ship, bro, incredible. Yo, that big ass alien? Who is that? The aliens already got to him. That shit exploded out of his chest. He's there.
Yeah, that nigga dead.
Bro, who killed that? Who are they?
Yeah, that ship design that they went into, and the creature that was there is very reminiscent of the designs from Prometheus. Like, so if you go back and watch Prometheus, it looks very similar.
Yep, I think it's the exact same, like little like weird thing that they find on the ship in Prometheus. I'm not positive. I need to go back and watch them.
I'd like to think so, but yeah. So yeah, how much time we got left before the vote?
We got about a minute or so.
All right. Yeah, Alien, incredible. It fucking scared me.
Yeah. Jump scares.
There's one scene in particular where the dude is, I don't remember who it is, but somebody's standing in the dark and the alien just comes out. Yeah, that should scare me. The fucking practical effects in Alien, incredible too. Like the face hugger, the egg, the thing coming out and then
the egg shit
on,
is fire,
exploding out of his chest. Even just the thing that they were dissecting, like that took such a they invented an alien with such good design that they're able to dissect it and it looked like a real creature.
Real fucking
like that
thing.
Looked insane to me. Like the movie's so believable. Like, and it's unbelievable that there's aliens and all that kind of bullshit.
I think it was I don't know, bro. Maybe I just didn't like the beginning of Alien. It was just that shit was so drawn out to me.
It's very slow. It's Ridley Scott though, man. That dude can't make a movie that's under 2 hours. I don't think. I think all his movies are long and there's lots of build up. He likes tension.
That build up was ridiculous though. Like I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, let's just get to the part where I get to enjoy the movie. You know what I mean? Like it was too drawn out. They could have cut that off. At least.
It is a point for Split because Split gets into it immediately. Like
I personally like the build up. Personally.
Same.
I like the tension. I like the world building. I love just put these people in a situation and have mundane conversations. Like when they're fucking complaining about like, yo, are we gonna get an extra bonus for doing this shit? Like I want my bonus. Like it tells you so much about the world. It tells you that these people are on this thing, they're doing hard work, they're gone for a long period of time, and they're probably not paid that well. So they're trying to nickel and they're trying to get whatever they can out there. And it just adds so much into what's happening. Like who really cares about what's happening on this show? That's why I personally like the build-up. It allows for that type of world building for me that I enjoy.
Too much build-up is too that's like I get the build-up, but godly, there's a limit to too much.
The Shining would not be the same movie without the build-up, and The Shining has a lot of build-up. The Shining takes 30 minutes, I think, to really get into anything spooky. Other than that, it's just like a lot of like, this is kind of weird. That's weird shit. That's weird.
When you find out that the android is an android, that caught me off guard, bro. Like
you
completely.
Mean a replicant?
Replicant? I don't know what that means.
No, it's the robots from Blade Runner. I'm just
because they're the same world.
Yeah, but they don't call him a replicant. I'm just being me.
But yeah, bro, that white blood.
I heard that scene stunk to film because they used milk for the blood or some combination of milk, and then with the hot ass like set lights, it was like spoiling.
Was cooking it.
Yeah. So I just heard that scene was miserable to film. So it is vote time. We're probably a little over, but we're fine.
Yeah.
We'll start with Joey. Oh, we
go do it.
I mean, I gotta be honest, bro. I love Split so much, but Alien, better movie by far. I gotta say, Alien blew my fucking mind. Set pieces, acting, Ridley Scott, that fucking cat that took out 3 people on its own, fucking incredible.
See, fuck cats. All right. And she saved the cat in the end.
Yo, facts. I would have saved the same cat too.
I think the cat makes it to the sequel too, right?
I don't know.
Booch.
I'm voting Alien. Split was my movie choice too. And I love the movie. It's a great movie. But I don't know. Alien is timeless. It's a 70s movie and it doesn't look like it's like Star Wars to me or Blade Runner. It just looks incredible and I don't know. It stays with me. I love Alien.
It's a classic. Absolutely. Tony?
I am also going to go with Alien. I enjoyed every Alien movie. I'm going to go back and watch all of them again because it's just, I don't know. Maybe I had a weird fascination with the main actor, what's her full name?
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Ripley.
Sigourney Weaver, thank you. Maybe I had a little, flat booty, but she had a little cute face. But yeah, and Split was just, I like the quickness of it, but I whatever. I like Alien.
Also, I don't got nothing against people with flat butts. Everybody's all butts matter.
I would have ate the groceries.
All butts.
I would have ate the
right?
groceries.
I just
groceries right here.
It just wouldn't have been that many groceries.
It just wouldn't be a lot of groceries. It'd be like a handful.
So
but I'll eat them.
Like when you buy groceries for just to make dinner that night. It's a small. It's a small batch,
exactly.
but it's still you enjoyed the dinner, So it's like
it's
the underwear. The underwear was too small. It just didn't cover her ass, and her ass was already small. It just
they needed to use
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mateo.
I'm going Alien, man. Alien is just such a classic. The tension, like I love everything about that movie. The set pieces, the world build, it's all just perfect.
Still, if they would have cut off some of that build up, it would have been even perfect. But
it's probably in my top 10 movie list. It'd be tough to make an actual top 10 movie list, but it's probably up there.
Yeah. I bet you Tony is going to like Aliens because they shoot and kill like about 1 billion aliens. So.
I can see that.
And who cares?
No, I'm saying. I think that's what you want. You just want to watch every movie like a Fast and the Furious movie. That's what you're looking for.
Gosh, nah. Fast and Furious is drawn out.
If you don't like Fast and Furious and you don't like any of these movies,
I like Fast and Furious.
I don't think you like movies.
I like Fast and Furious. I'm just saying that when you overdo it, like Doughboy has the same complaint. You're a mute though. Doughboy has the same complaint when it comes to the movies.
Ejectocito, cuz!
That's a classic. Anyway,
that's everyone in the audience getting their speakers blown out right there.
Yeah.